Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever the fuck else it might be, everyone. Hello. So if you ain't part of the Discord, you won't know why the fuck I'm, about 12 hours early. But don't worry. It's just rescheduling because, people don't really seem to want to stay, healthy at work. Which means I gotta cover their fucking ass. Which means rescheduling. And, yeah. I decided to do this before work. I'm probably gonna be fucking dead at work. But it's retail. You're gonna be dead by the end of it anyway. That's fun. We'll be going at least until, or at the longest until 2 p.m. my time. That's roughly in 5 hours. 4.5. That is our absolute cutoff. And our shortest will be at least until 12, which is in 2.5 hours. 2.5, 3. So our ballpark for shenanigans on what do you want to do is too bad. Okay, we're making the versatile frames. Those are not being spent. They're not being sent anywhere. Concrete is being put into my backy. I've got a bunch of those saved up. Okie dokie. We're gonna do some stuff. Like, sorta quick and dirty. I'm gonna have to pull a lot of this just out of the way, though. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna like doing that, if I'm being honest. But it will figure itself out, hopefully, and then we'll see. To start with, we're gonna make some Mark IIs, which means we're gonna make these. And then from there we're gonna progressively build more and more into Mark IIs at one point. But I need to double up my steel production for a minute. And while I know I'm probably gonna pull a lot of shit out, no. Oh, it's kind of weird not hearing myself right now. There we go. I can hear myself again. Also, if the volume is suddenly a lot louder, I do apologize. Was I doing anything there? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's say pulling Caterium, set up startle line, auto-wire, reverse frames. Versatile frame is done. Like a bigger coal plant. That is probably a really good idea. Actually. I build 6 of these fuckers. I can upgrade 3 lines, isn't it? Yeah. That's about right when I'm saying it out loud. Come here, boy. I'm gonna need 10 more. And before I break myself over to my coal plant, I'm gonna make sure that I deposit my oh my god. Versatile frames. That's the word. perish. Fire. There. There we go. Also, if I suddenly am gonna be like, tired, then, if you didn't fucking read the title, it is pretty early comparatively, so, like, to our usual shenanigans. Right now, it's basically like 10 in the morning. A little bit short of it, but not too short. That's fucking hideous to look at, but it works. It does the job it needs to. Hold on. Didn't want to let me slide. Thanks, game. What? Oh, wait. No, wait. I don't really remember where the hell I put that line. Because there's a power pole somewhere in here, but there it is. Okay. Didn't remember where the hell I put it. So I gotta upgrade this stuff and this line and the iron intake for that area. Why are you red? Are you not connected? You're not connected. Ah. Really? Oh. Damn it. Right, so if I now go over here and nope, and nope, and a boom. Because that's then 240. This one puts out what these two used to do combined. Wait. Which, in other words, means it's a fair bit more. And that's not too bad. Yeah. Because I don't want to clock it at third one, because that's just... I could combine all of this into... I'll potentially do that later. For now, it's gonna be decent just doing this. Opa. your armor tree. Cool. Now I gotta get up there somehow. Oh. Yeah, the hog have respawned again. Cool. Wonder why that happens. Oh. Oop. Oop. Let's see. I gotta get some copper sheets, and I've gotta get me some, some other stuff. This is like proper brain and fucking writing in the morning. Yep. I also gotta figure out which of my iron lines deals with my steel prod. God damn it. Let's see, default iron, default iron, default iron, steel. There we go. Which one are you? You're my bottom one on this row. Which in turn is this one. Which is this one. Middle line of this one, okay. Let's see. Oop. Then we're gonna clock you to 240. Which is now doubling our steel production. Hold on. Oh, no. Makes sense. Right. Now we gotta do some stuff. I gotta fucking also stop walking out of her. Come on, boy. Let's see. Cause my concrete gets fed up, gets fed into that thing. That's Caterium. And that's copper. In other words, I need to feed those. I have another line here in case I decide to pull more shit. This is by no means big enough, and it's by no means even remotely efficient enough. Because now my entire intake and everything is on like one fucking floor. These are 3 times 120 lines, I'm guessing. 30, 60, 90, 120. Yes, they're 3 times 120. Cool. This is gonna be a wild workaround. I'm gonna need Mark 2. Because then I can pull those and then connect them in that corner. I think that's the plan. I think that's the play. Guys... Oh, come on. There we go. I'm just gonna make sure that... Yeah. Nice and easy. Yes. Also, why are you loading up? What's up? Okay. Then we're gonna make... where's the intake? There it is. There's one. Do we know how you come down this part? I can't. Have you be a intake there, there. That's my first copper line intake, and then I can have the Caterium be another square away, and then bada bing, bada boom, bada bee. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Then low line, mid line, top line. Or the other way around. Doesn't matter for my parts. That works. Because this way, I get to have a lot of control. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Da, 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 do, do, do. Also, for those of you who were here last night when we were playing The Long Dark, apparently the entire video is muted. I don't know why. I have no idea what caused it. But the entire video is muted, so I'm like, okay. I tried looking at the source for like why, but I don't know. Let's get, because now I can also pull my Caterium. Why did I not pull the Caterium? Ah, I see why I didn't. No. Yes. Yes. Now we're gonna get into the annoying parts though. Because now my outtake on steel as well is kind of just doubled. Which means instead of being a 120 line, it's a 360 line. No, 240 line. So I'm slowly building it into a corner, essentially, with the outtake. And that is not good. Okay. Oh. I know 2 lines I'm gonna need now anyway. For the copper, so we're gonna just set those up instantly. And just have them on standby, because it's better to have a little extra than have nothing at all. Wait. What's up? Yeah, your stockpile is 500. Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Now hold on. I want at least this much space before I start working on it properly. You're 20, 40, 60, that's 3 times. And that's, if I do just sheets on those 3. Because I know pipes and stuff is gonna be annoyingly many very quickly. But I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I need a few. It's gonna be, hey, I'm gonna need a fuck ton. Let's see, here are a split. Here Mark 2. Yes. 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 Okay. That is fine. Not really sure where it's supposed to give me a clipping issue. Because it really ain't. That's 30 sheets a minute. There's still so much iron in there, yeah, I can pull out, and it's not even funny. Like, I felt like this was a like sizable one for starting factory, and for starter factory it probably is. But for starting on phase 3, hopefully today, We ain't anywhere fucking close to big enough. Because there's 3 lines and more of iron. I know that it's either over there or it's like in the back there. There's more iron, that's iron, that's the slug, and that's the slug. And there's sulfur, there's caterium, there's fucking a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not even looking like at it like, oh my god, there's so much stuff. It's like, hello, there is a shit ton of stuff here. Okay. Like, I could pull these 2 in as well, get more concrete out of it. Yeah, from right to left, from... So this will go this way. Did I? Oh. Oh, wait. Really? I'm missing a Samflux, really? I mean, for now, I can just chuck that all into a... Oh, wow. Just grab those for a second. Make myself a couple more. Come on, there we go. Perfect. Bye. Yeah, I probably want to redesign my intake. Not because it's not working, but because it's way too chaotic. And if I want to scale up, it definitely isn't working either. That's 15 a minute. These are producing 30, so half of these every minute is gonna be pulled on. 15 a minute is pretty low though. I need to do some research. Also, wanna just double check something really fast, because I think there are 120 lines. Yeah, they are. Which means that one line up there is still having 60 more I can spend before I need to pull another one. Oh. Which in my opinion, not too bad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. That first one was fucking backed up, like, stupid much as well. That's fine. I feel like I should probably do some stuff about my outlines from each area as well. I'm really gonna spend a lot of time rebuilding the factory. Not sure how I feel about that, if I'm being honest. There we go, synthetic power shards.
Research completed. Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fix-It does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Yeah, and they're produced into quite a lot as well. Why am I... Oh yeah, right, I found it last time, that's why. It was like, why the hell do I have aluminum casing? Aluminium. Aluminum. Why is... Oh. Okay, so this goes there. Because now the issue isn't, oh my god, upload. The issue, or no, not producing it, but my issue is the upload. Also, the brighter it gets outside, as the sun moves that way on my window, which means it's eventually going to hit my face, the more I'm going to disappear. Or the more I'm going to look like something that came out of a fucking flashbanging god. Just a heads up. If either I suddenly go absolutely fucking dark and just like gone, then you know why. Gotta get you powered. And I gotta get... That's fine. Why aren't you connected? Let's see. I have 3 lines, I think. Do I? No, I got 2. 2 of the lines are producing at 300. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. What? And then there is 3. 1, 2, 3. 150. 300. 1, 2. 150, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make 2 more if I split up the stuff here a bit better. I think you're the one that has the Mark III bloat. Boom. Yeah. This shouldn't even remotely be an issue right now. There we go. And that's what, 1200 power? Yep. The consumption isn't too bad. Like 700 consumption, 1180 something max consumption. That is kind of where it worries me, to be honest. I gotta... You know what, I'm gonna do that before I build out more here. Just because I I want to save myself a headache if I can. It also just makes my life a lot fucking easier to deal with. Wee. Oh, come on. There is one of them. I don't remember where the hell it is. Oh. Fucking, my face is itchy. But let's see. This is the one I need. I need 50 of these fuckers. You're gonna give me 100 for 3. Honestly, yeah. Take him. Because this is gonna make a lot of... Fuck. God damn it, I'm one short. Why? Now I'm using that material. Ugh. Wow. You're really not getting rid of that fast enough, are you? How fucking much are you spending on those? Buddy, you're using half? Are you the bottleneck? We're using 2.5. We're making 2.5. What the fuck was the bottleneck here then? We're making 7.5. And you're making 15. What the fuck was my bottleneck here? 15. What? Was it a steal? Are you my bottleneck? You were. Ah, okay. Then that unfortunately makes sense. Right. Let's make these fuckers, and that's gonna make my... Oh. Hello.
Power switch unlocked. Fixit is proud to announce that the power switch facilitates power grid management through the application of the very latest advances in on-off switch technology.
Wow.
Fixit. It's fun to have power.
It is. It's also a fucking nightmare when the power line goes out. This gives me smart splitters.
Smart splitter
Megafauna.
offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Cool. Upload speed. Hi, Brie. Good morning. Evening. I sound like 2 in the morning for you. Or something close to that. Why the fuck are you up? Go to bed. Be a more it's 3 AM. Be a more responsible adult than I am and go to bed. But you have an early shift. And that, if you do, then don't go to bed. Fucking show up for work, Jesus. I was gaming with my sister lol and I'm off. Okay. Honestly, been there. I've done that a few times. I think me and my brother one time just sat and played Mario Party until like 3 in the morning. I haven't been to bed yet. Disc.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Summersloop safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
Uh.
Contains structure, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and molecular cycling.
Okay.
Shrines to evolution and revolution.
No thanks. How you doing, Brie? How was the game night with your sister? Definitely gonna suck later. Yeah, usually does. There goes my entire factory for me cutting one cable. Power switch is off. I am no fucking worried that this is not gonna end the way I wanted to. I'm fucking terrified of this thing not working like I hope it does now. After I switched it around. How are you? It was fun. Got a lot done. I'm decent. Kinda annoyed that work decided to be like, hey, we need people and you are people, so please help. But at the same time, I am the one that agreed to the shifts, though, because I could very much have just said, hey, no. But, wow. That wasn't the plan. Like, I don't mind covering extra shifts because people are stuck and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I also do prefer having just, like, time to do my own shenanigans, if that makes sense. You need days after. Yeah, I usually have Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays off, though. It's like, it's not bad, but I don't have weekends, and I like having, like, proper weekends. Because I tend to, or I should be having every other weekend off. Not always. Most of the time, unfortunately, I don't. Because now you can go into this one, and you can socket into this one on the out, which connects you to this one. I'm scared. You work on? You look good. I'm just gonna let this run for a few seconds. Make sure it's fully started up. Wait, I don't use you. Every other weekend too, but here we are. I'm off Tuesday and Friday this week. Hey. This week it's a weird one, because this week, if people don't get sick, I have a lot of fucking free time. Not like, oh my god, like a couple of days here and there. It's like, I work today and tomorrow and Friday, and that's it. That's my entire week. Which for me is like, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna switch out. How do I wanna do this? Do I wanna switch this one or this one or both? Nah, at least the main switch should be these. Because now This is hopefully not gonna break it. That blue line right there is fucking terrifying. If that one goes over 1200, I am I'm in a really fucking bad spot if it does. Let's put it like that. But yeah, no. Usually, like, I have like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then at least I should have every other weekend. But when there's a lot of sickness and stuff going on at work, or people are on vacation, then I'm like, hey, I end up with all the work. Either just because I'm getting put up for all of it, or the same, or simple reason that I just say it's fine. Oh, right, this is this one. Right. Okie dokie. I could make 30 more. The hypertube's done. Or I can. But I really don't wanna. I just realized what I have to do. I don't wanna. I really don't wanna do that. Why? No, 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 no. My option is doubling this shit. And even if I double this shit now, it won't be enough. I don't wanna. I really fucking don't wanna. Because this is this one on the bottom. Okay, so I gotta do that line, gotta double out, and this line gotta double out. This one ain't that big a fucking problem. Also, what the hell? This one is slightly more a case. Their boss just doesn't know how to do the schedule. Honestly, fair. For us, it's less that the boss doesn't know how to do the schedule, it's more of a, hey, coworkers, fucking follow it. Like, at the worst times of the year, we have people switching out their schedules like 2 or 3 times a month. And it's just a mess every fucking time. Like, it's usually as well the same fucking, like, couple of people. And they're not doing it because, like, me get spite. It's more of a, hey, we know you work 2 jobs, but you're all like, which one is your main one? Which is the one you get paid the most from? Which is the one you spend the most time on? And then you prioritize that one. Yeah. Like, people's personal skills for organizing their time schedule is just fucking wild to me. Right, I can make 3 more of these fuckers. I'm gonna fucking hate everything about it, because I gotta move these 3 out of the way. Somehow. And then put that all back together and ship it out this way. Because I don't think my outgoing structure this way now is the bad thing. Problem is that my incoming structure is not that good. So my entire fucking copper line has to get cut roughly here. Which means that everything from this band to that band has to go bye-bye. Did I have a good weekend? It was okay. I went out with colleagues on Saturday. What? Oh, Friday. And had a few drinks and just like met up, had some fun. So I got there late though because I worked Friday evening. Other than that, didn't really do too much. Just like spent a bunch of time home when I wasn't working or streaming. Did a little bit of like looking into some other projects that I want to do, as well as trying to set up some early notification for ads and stuff for stream, and then started working on what the fuck is it called? Low, Brian. Not everything is fucking on right now. Give me a minute. What the fuck was it? I can't remember. If it's important, I'll fucking remember it at one point, hopefully. It was a decent one. It was a very relaxing one. Oh. Doesn't help that I'm still fucking tired though. Like, as well though, I had a bit of a annoyance on Sunday at work as well. Because apparently our boss has agreed to something that if I'd been on the meeting for it, I would have fucking just strongly disagreed, because it's just bullshit. Like, in my opinion, it just comes across as people not wanting to fucking work. Or just like, on Sundays, our shifts are either 7 hours or they're 5 hours. So we have 2 5-hour shifts, 2 7-hour shifts. And those who every now and then, not every weekend, but like there were maybe like one weekend a month, those who end up in the tills in the morning, like not shift leads or anything else, started bitching about that they need a break on a 5-hour shift, where most of the shit they do is sit or stand in the tills. And I'm like, no. Because, why the fuck would you? You're sitting or standing, just hanging around. And the most tiring aspect of your workday is if you have to get up from the fucking chair. 5 hours to need a break, yeah, honestly. I'm like, no. But my boss decided to be like, oh my god, yeah, sure, they need a break from the tills, so they get like a 5-10 minute break. And I'm like, at that point, it's just better to fucking not give them a break instead. Like, I get it, you're cold during winter because there's no AC in the building that works properly. And if you want to go grab yourself a coffee, if there's time for it, sure, go for it. If it's a very slow day, I don't mind giving you 5-10 minutes. Because then it's like, it's fine. But now, they've gotten it through to the point where it's like, hey, no. They now have 5-10 minutes and I can't say no to it. No matter how fucking crazy their day is. So if it's crazy enough, when I work a 7-hour shift where I don't take a break, they will still sit there and bitch and moan about their 5 to 10 minutes. It's like, yeah, no. That is fucking just stupid in my opinion. So I've said my opinion on it to him as well, like, hey, if I'd been on the meeting, that wouldn't have gone through. Because if your biggest grievance is that you're tired from sitting or standing in hotels and just like mindlessly talking to customers. Also, now I'm just waiting for stuff to see what I was doing. Honestly, just fucking go clean the shelves instead. like, go restock, go pull the fucking cardboard trash out of it, go do that. That's your break. Because by any legal standard, you have no right for a break. And if it was my choice, I wouldn't give it to you. Because you're not legally required to have a break, here in the country at least, if you work less than 6 hours. And honestly, after 6 hours of running around, you tend to start feeling it. But like 6, 8, 10 hours in the tails, you're just going mental because it's boring. But you're not tired, you're just fucking dreadfully bored. Right, now I gotta reconnect my copper line. As well, switch this around. That's what I was doing. As I've said, my entire fucking brain ain't on right now. I'm gonna grab 100 modular frames. Also, ads are heading us right about now, so I'm sorry I forgot to pay enough attention. Which means if you ain't getting gifted sub Prime Turbo or anything of the sort, which, you know, if you feel like spending, fucking fair by the way, because honestly, I don't know what you guys get out of it except story time from now and then. Come on. Yeah. Really? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, really? Yeah, because here, like, this is just generally in the country, not the county, but the entire fucking Norway. At 6 hours, you're legally obligated to give someone the option of taking a break. Doesn't mean that if they don't want it, then they can refuse to take the break and still get paid for that half hour. But you at least gotta give them the option for it. Which I think is fair, because there is more than once where I have worked 7-hour shifts where I'm like, I don't have the time to take the break. Mostly because there's people out every direction of the store and way too much to do. I'm like, sure, half an hour extra pay ain't fucking a lot, but it's fucking better than nothing. How did I do this? About a square between? Yeah. Yeah. A steel, and then we need more fucking ground, Jesus. You gotta remember, when I built this fucking, like, factory from there to there, I was like, this is big enough for a while. Heh, I thought. No, it ain't. It's way too small. Oh, really? Oh. I knew the US had different, like, brick laws and everything, but that's kind of wild. Wait, when you say legally required, do you mean they're required to take the break or they're required to be given the option of a break? Oh. This is fucking, this is nuts. This entire factory is fucking nuts. Jesus. Mine is legally required adults is obtained employer, and I think that has to be paid, but not sure on that. Okay. Because if they're legally required to take the break, then that's different from here as well. Because even... how is that again? I mean, typically we don't hire minors here, because they're too expensive. Like, the minimum wage for a 16-year-old is basically the same for an 18-year-old. But the difference is that I can't have a 16-year-old in the tills. So if I were to hire anyone under 18, then at most it would be like, hey, you're 17 and there's 2-3 weeks until you're 18, so it's fine. But if you're 17 and your birthday is like next year, then yeah, no, sorry, get banned. It's less a restriction, and it's just more like we aren't allowed to have them handle anything that is, what is it? Alcohol or tobacco. Because that you have to be 18 to purchase. You also gotta be 18 to sell it. Which is kind of funny, because you don't need to be 18 to make it. You're just gonna get a lot of weird fucking questions. Because technically, you can buy like, what, 15-20 kilos of fucking potatoes, some yeast, a big fucking vat, like, you know, like, what is it called? Like not a steel drum, but like a big fucking cauldron looking thingamajiggy with a top on it that you can seal up properly. Let that sink for like a couple of months and boom, vodka. Nothing's stopping you. Just most people don't tend to do it because most people don't know that you can legally do it. Even though you're gonna get a lot of fucking questions. I can't legally work past 10 on school nights. There's something along that line here as well, but I don't remember. I think it's 10 here as well, but most stores here in the country close at 10. So it's fine. I'm gonna have to do something about this section, which is gonna fucking suck. Yeah, this one has to go, and this has to go, and this has to go. Like, I don't know how this works in the US or how it is in the US, but here in the country it's like usually never worth it being open past like 10. And it's just mostly because they're really very fucking rarely is even remotely anyone outside past 10. One second. Yeah, like in the kitchen, you have to be 80 to make the dough. Really? That's a fucking weird one. Well, that's annoying. This power pole has to move. How the hell were you connected? Is it a machinery or something? My sister's store is 24/7 and yes, is it a blade? Okay, yeah. It's less of a, you gotta be this old to do it because of, oh no, we're touching something that is age required. It's more of a, hey, if something happens, oops. It looks a lot worse if we accidentally lop off the arm of a 16-year-old. Honestly, that's fucking fair. Go there, you go there. But a lot of stores close at like 11, 12 here. That's, for me, that's wild. Like, I have worked in stores that have been 24/7 stores as well. When I was in Union Oslo. And I might just be very honest about it. I don't see the point. Because your entire customer base around like midnight is just gone. Usually. You're up early. No, you're up late. I couldn't resist hiking. How you doing? Yeah, nah, I got up early, cause, if you didn't see in the Discord, we've had a oopsie daisy at work. Cause people, for some ungodly fucking reason, just kinda can't seem to, you know, stay healthy. Cause, doing a pre-work stream. I'm gonna grab this and then put you into especially on Sundays when I open until 11 p.m. The slowest night ever. Can't say anything because I'm on sick leave. Yeah. Sundays for us, we open at 11 as well, but I usually have customers waiting outside the store from like 10. Like, they see me drive down, and they're like, oh my god, they're gonna open now. I'm like, no, I open in an hour, dum-dum. Fuck off. I don't want you here. Like, the amount of times I've had some sort of like, I want to say half dead, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say the words because I'm like, I might be getting too rude now. But still, like, I don't get it. Why the fuck are you waiting outside the store for an hour on Sunday, but instead you can do the most reasonable thing you ever fucking have decided on and just, you know, shop for the entire week on Monday and then stay in bed. Like, most people have forgotten how to plan shit, and it bothers the ever-loving fuck out of me. Open at 6 a.m. I have had someone waiting. Why? Like, I get it. Like, most of us clown on the US being kind of a space case. But what the fuck? Like, hello? Wow, did it all fill up? Okay, they didn't. Okay. Oh. Like, I'm never gonna understand the people that are like, oh my god, I enjoy waking up super early on a Sunday, because my life is so dreadfully boring that I got nothing else to do than stand outside the fucking store. I should wake the fuck up, still in bed. Dude, I'm not gonna even remotely judge you for it, because, hey, you're on sick leave. Enjoy your time off when you don't need to do shit. Because honestly, most of the time, you ain't missing out on anything. The most interesting thing, like things you're probably missing out on is potentially breakfast. Or a caffeine addiction. And we both know I might be missing both. Even though I won't be missing the caffeine addiction, because holy hell, I am a proper addict at this point. Yes. You're on sick leave, King. You're allowed to be unproductive. There's nobody that says a sick person has to make a more productive choice than, hey, what do I want for dinner? I don't like the feeling that that is fair. I'm not gonna fault you for not enjoying, like, and when you're used to being productive and stuff. I get it. But at the same time, like, hey, you don't need to worry about it. You're fine. There we go. I'll be going to bed here soon. Yeah, but Bree, for you, it's 4 in the morning. For us, it's like 11 in the afternoon. There's a difference, hon. There's a slight difference. One of you should have gone to bed a couple hours ago. Oh, you're a bottleneck. There we go, there we go, there we go. This is gonna speed out here, speed up this line. I'm gonna just do this. I get... Also, why am I doing this? Why am I doing a split there? There we go. Okay, yeah, no, let's see. Really? $11:30. Okay, fine. Why are you at a 50? Oh yeah, because your coal stuff was broken. Fine. 60%. That barely doesn't break even. God damn it. Damn it, you're also barely breaking even. Fuck. Do I have a bottleneck somewhere again? Because... yeah, you're filled. Dude, go for it. It's so fun. I can't stress how highly I recommend Cult of the Lamb to people. Because even if it's like half price, or even if it's full price, like, I still am gonna recommend it, because you're looking at least 30-40 hours of fun in the base game. And that's just getting through the story. I think it's like $10. Yeah, it's dirt cheap. Like, the game itself isn't expensive. Uh, 40%. Wow, okay. But you're about to top off. I'm gonna let them all just fully fill up, and then from there, I'm gonna build out the lines. Just why is coal your bottleneck? Hold, please. Oh crap. Wrong button. Like, I will highly recommend it every fucking day of the week because it's one of my favorite games that it's just like, it's so... It looks so cozy, while in reality it's kind of morbid. I got something here that ain't adding up properly. Considering you're turning small animals into... okay. Where the fuck do you break down? Like, you're making a small animal cult. It's essentially Happy Tree Friends, just less people getting torn apart by the one angry Vietnam era guy. Bottle, go for it, dude. It's so fun. I absolutely love it. Where the hell do you break? Oh, I know where you break. I am being dumb. God damn it. There we go. That's more like it. No wonder. It will be what I play whenever I wake up. Go for it. Oh yeah. Bree, before I forget it, because I don't remember if I've told you this before. I might have told you this before, but if I didn't, did you see that Evershine's release year is announced? Their like goal estimate for the year is released on the Kickstarter page. Where's my bat? Ow. Bap. Like sometime now this year, apparently we're gonna end up getting the release of Evershine.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in their waves, but does not notice the shore.
Yeah.
Its armality
Yeah.
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating the potential brainwave resonator.
To clear. Yeah, I know. So we're getting the third My Time at game this year,
I believe this is one of those moments.
and I am very fucking excited about it.
Eureka, but that seems entirely too dramatic.
Bap.
It seems they are somehow organically
Come on.
emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
I like how you needed to specify that I shouldn't take my clothes off. Appreciate it. Before it became a legal issue. Ow. Ow. Are you the one I... Nope. Ow. Ow. Did you stop? Hi, Jamie. Hello. No. If you hit me, you like man. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's still kind of mean. Fuck off. And wait, though, I never finished the second playthrough. Sandrock, dude. Sandrock is so good. I have done 3 full playthroughs of Sandrock, I think. It's at least 2. I think it might be 3 as well. Hi, Jamie. How you doing? Where the... It's not this one? Is it that one? It is. Like, as well, I'm fucking so excited about playing the third My Time at game. It's 60 megawatts. That's fine. Stile beamet, and Iron plate. Okie dokie. You gonna stream it? Yeah. No shit. Definitely gonna stream it. I streamed both the first and second game. I'm definitely streaming the third as well. I mean, as well, when it comes out, I am gonna do a raffle of all 3 games with my favorite pick of the DLCs for them. Because I get 2 keys for Evershine with all of the DLCs for Evershine that comes out on release. So all the cosmetic DLCs. when we get it. So I'm gonna raffle off a bunch of shit. Problem is though, it is all on Steam. So they're all PC keys. If you don't have a PC, then I don't know, get one. Even though they're fucking insanely expensive at the moment. But oh well, dang, yeah. Like I can raffle off the 2 first games without them being PC keys, but the 3rd game I only got a Steam key. Because when I joined the Kickstarter, I had to choose like, hey, do you want it as a Steam key? Do you want it as a XYZW fucking console key? I'm like, I'm guessing most people, at least was my intention then, would do PC stuff. And then I remember that fuck PC prices have gone up, and now they've really gone up. There's still a bottleneck somewhere? What the fuck? Ow! Where? All Mark III bolts. Yeah, I want a PC so bad. Yeah. I recommend trying to buy, even if it's just an older one. I really recommend just trying to get something. Because PC gaming is more fun than console gaming, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that console isn't fun, like... don't misunderstand me there, because I have a bunch of consoles as well. Like even old handhelds. Why are you being such a dum-dum? What, rare case? What the fuck? Okay. Bump a new PC at the right moment. Still a little high, but definitely better than now. Yeah, dude. Right now, buy a pre-built PC for now. It's, yeah. Like, if you can buy a decent pre-build, or something that might just be a little bit older, you're fine. Ah, that's fine. Whoop. There's so many games I want to play that isn't on Switch. Yeah. Like, my... what's the good way of putting this? Like, I have... Personally, I have the old Wii that I got when it came out in like 06. I got my old Game Boy Advance. I got the DS, the PSP, a non-functioning PS2. It coughed off it. It just coughed up the fucking like parts inside it. I got no idea why. The 360 and first Xbox, and I think we got the Xbox One as well here in the house. Plus, I got the Switch, and my brother got a Switch too, and I have the Meta Quest VR headset, as well as the PC. So like, we got a bunch of stuff, but mostly what gets used is just me and my brother's PCs when we're playing. It's just easier. We have access to more stuff. We can play, for example, you know, any game you can find on the console, but if it has a lot of modding community stuff, then we can mod it to high hell and just continuously play it, even if it's like, hey, we've locked 1,000, 2,000 hours on this. Let's see. What did you say there? Got a decent pre-build for a company in the UK, Cyberpower. Did update it, but yeah, like getting a hold of a decent pre-build. Like, you don't need a high end, you need a mid end, because that's more than enough for most stuff. Now I just need to wait for this to catch up for a second. Really? Are you not gonna catch up? Or you? That's it? I can't tell. Oh no, here it comes. Okay, yeah, it's catching up. Perfect. Because you can see the difference, like how tight packed this section is versus like this and this part now. So when this gets into the line, that's gonna go there. Speaking of dreams, I'm gonna head to bed. Have a great stream. Have a good rest. Bray, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, then bite back. Or I don't know, if you're into it, then I don't know, enjoy it. Not that I know anyone that likes getting bit by bed bugs. But we're not gonna judge people too harshly. People are into weird shit. Chords. Because that gives me my material resonance screening, yeah. Oh, is that the oscillator? See ya, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. That one, yeah, plastic. Plastic. Not plastic. I should probably do this one. Like, there's so much of this stuff I probably should do that I just didn't do. Experimental power generation. Do I got sulfur laying around? Not there. Welcome to Satisfactory, where you're trying to build a factory but get sidetracked like you have ADHD. ADHD. H. You know what I mean, but yeah, no. Brain no. Brain is brain and oh. I mean, you can fucking tell by the middle one up there, because they produce just only a couple a minute. No, hold on. Yeah, sulfur. I know I can scan for it, but I also know I had some. There it is. Bam 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 doo. Fucking hour and a half already. Jesus. Time does fly by when you're having a lot of fun. Oh my god. Banana. No, sulfur, that's the fucker. Ah? What do you give me, my good sir? Ah, compact coal.
Research completed. Experimental power generation
Turbo fuel, yeah.
are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Yeah. Thing is though, I need a hard drive for that. No. Well, not sure how keen I am on using those for this. Mycelia. Bad properties, yeah, sure. That would give me the gas mask. Hydrants, power slugs. This is shatter bars, basically shotgun. That's the elite taki. I could go grab that. Yeah, we're fine. Now that's being fed in perfectly. Yeah. About that. Because I can feed this entire line as a Mark III line. Let me get up. That way. That one. That one. That one. Oh, no, wait, not you. That's fine. It should be about it. $45. Yeah, no, you can be at 30 line. Because that's gonna be my crutch. This goes there, goes there, goes there, goes there. Goes into this one, fits into this one, goes here. Which means upstairs I can now do some stuff. Hey. Hopefully. Oh my fucking god. Yep, this is gonna be insanely annoying, but if it works itself out, it's gonna be fine. Up, 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 up. Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, I must. I forgot to press. This is fucking insane. This is absolutely fucking mental how... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That's 6 more iron nodes right there. And if one of those is pure, it's just insanely much more. I know there's coal down there. There's coal down there. Fuck. I could have. Yep, never mind. Gotta save myself a headache. Alright, you fucked up. Come here. You got it. There we go. I reckon. Funny. That's not good. You're barely not keeping up. Let's see, make it to 19. You're gonna get into an issue then. And 14, you gotta make it to 18. Yeah, you're nowhere near. If you make it to 72, you're actually more than fucking able to make it all the way up. We're making it all the way up. Those are gonna make it all the way up. Until... Hello. Hello, Nano. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm trying to keep track of the steel if it goes up or down. Looks like it's going up. It is. Perfect. Which means your production is somewhat again annoying customer. You get used to them, unfortunately. Unfortunately. About there? Looks about right. So you're pushing 15 out, yeah. Which means that I can do this and mark one belt. I can line you up. And then we can do this section right there. Perfect. Which should make this a 60, which should fill this fucking tuning right on up. Which should mean I should be able to make 2 out of those now. Right? It should, shouldn't it? I hold it right here. There's they're rushing on me while they're not even able to apply themselves. Why? That's stupid. Why would you rush somebody if you don't know what you're gonna answer? He's on the course. Okay. What's my spacing here? half a block between, roughly. Like this, and then this one, this one, because that sets up this line, which should make enough of those. Go there. This goes there. I'm gonna need me one of those. We're gonna do a split section. You can go there, you can go there. We host the web server and update it, but we don't have to make the website. No, wait, what? But we don't have to make. We don't make the website. That's someone else. 3 months ago, they were. As I had a certificate was to be changed. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. They realized that last Friday asked for logs, but today they realized they asked for the wrong logs. Ah. So in other words, you have to clean up somebody else's mess because they fucked up. Lovely. That is just great, isn't it? Again. Love that. Absolutely love that. We love cleaning up after incompetent people, don't we? Like, it's fine if we're the incompetent one and just fucks up, but if it's somebody else and they get pissed because they fuck up, then it's just very much like, why? It's even better when they're being a dick about it, because then it's like, why would I help you? Like, what the fuck? No. Merge. Worst part is they keep rushing on me to contact my boss. And what? They're rushing you to get a hold of your boss, and Jesus Christ. Oh, please, they're annoying me too. Honestly, but I sound like the kind of customer that you kind of want to introduce to the flat side of a shovel. But that might just be my case. That might just be my case. Also, I realized that my mic might be a bit far away, so we're gonna do this just so that I know that I can get the proper good sound out of it. This should be good enough, right? Yeah, good. You're good. You're good? Good as can be. Perfect. This now makes 10 of them a minute. But 500 left. That's 50 minutes. So within the next hour, the versatile frames are done. Normally nice, but because the web developer fucked up, we need to get the logs, but in the end, this design was a new. Got some more decisions, so we're the middle man between all of it. Give the web developers, yeah. I mean, I can kind of see why, though. As the web dev, you don't want to give them the access as well, because in the case they don't pay up, you can just like go like, hey, bye server. But still, that just sounds fucking annoying. I don't like, it's a little annoying, it's more like, this is just, what the fuck. We have a ton of backups so we can restore it. That's at least good. Right. So, what's my, let's see. Building criterium, I haven't done that yet. Set up a stair line, I haven't done that yet. Set up Autowire, no. Make a bigger coal plant. Definitely didn't do that yet. Which is why my fucking power line is screaming at me. I'm so afraid to look at my power consumption. Please be nice. Oh no. Why? This isn't good. That's not bad, but I really don't like this. 870. Oh no, 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 no. You're only using 66. Yeah, I know. I'm more like, the reason why as well as just annoying me because, hey, this entire section here, it doesn't make this fucker at all. It doesn't even make the start of this line. That's why I'm a little bit like, god damn it. I was running on the edge of mine 8,000, but if everything was running, it was more than 20. Yeah. Like, my biggest issue is that early coal is just annoying to work with because you don't get as much power out of it as I would like. Like, I know the second I hit oil and stuff, it's gonna get a lot more comfortable to scale with. Also, now the sun's coming through my window, so if I disappear, you know why. But, like, I know oil is comfortable to scale with, I know nuclear is comfortable to scale with, the waste is fucking annoying. And for me, the game slows down a lot around oil/trains. I mean, it gets into a different type of pacing. Like, around when you hit logistics for trains, yeah, it becomes a logistic game. It usually does pretty early. Because you can't start using logistic hubs already when you're running with the tractors. Or you can just like forgo most of the logistics and just pull very, very long fucking conveyor belts. You know, like that one. Or this one. Or the one over there. Or that one. Those two. Or that one. Like, sure you can use trains, you don't have to, but it's really nice. We could just like do all of this. Sort it and transfer it around and make a huge smelting factory in each area as well. Yeah, that's kind of what I usually do as well. I either make a bigger factory where I make up to a certain tier of stuff and then ship it from there. Or I end up just using the trains as a transport between factories, because trains are more fun to deal with than hypertubes, even though I could just hypertube cannon. But I like using trains, they're cozy. I need to scale the fuck out of this factory at one point, and I don't want to do that. Depends on the length I need to transport, yeah. Like, I don't know, I feel like the most kinda consistent one is train, because you can transport a lot more than anything else. But at the same time, it's very like resource dependent. Heavy metal frames, that's a drone item for me. I don't think I've ever used drones, which is weird. What's my total average? Doesn't say it right there. Ah, got it. I don't remember what my total hours are. They're like a few hundred. I've not touched drones once. Small but complex. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see, do I want to pull Caterium first, or do I want to make the starter later? What do I need for stators? Oh. Hello? The fuck happened? Okay. The hell? Oh. What the fuck? Ah. Okay. Oh. That's a first. Hold on. Yeah, it kind of did. I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay. Hold on. What the fuck? Guess this still reacts to me, it seems like. Oh no, it's the entire thing. OBS has basically shot itself. Because nothing's showing in OBS either. Oh. Hold on. Let's see what happens. I just want to see if this boot read. Okay, does it? Nope. Right. So my camera survived. My audio seems to have survived. I think. Because now I'm guessing you can hear the game audio. What? Also, I don't know if you can hear me, so that's gonna be funny. Hi, King. Hi. Yes, I can hear the game. Okay. Will it? No. Yeah. Because this is funny. This is, English is hard. Yeah, it's fine. OBS and Satisfactory crashed. Like, both of them at the same time. So everything went dark for a split second. I was like, uh-oh. What do I do now? I gotta restart OBS to fix this. Shit. Let's see if it's not. I see it's OBS. Yeah, it's on the mic. Yeah, the mic is fine right now. Let's see. I blame Windows. Probably. They keep pumping out quality updates. They do, don't they? Fucking amazing. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, it's 11:30. I got about 1 more hour I can push out before I gotta start thinking of calling it. Do we want to go for 1 more hour? Do we want to restart and take another hour? Or do we want to say, fuck it, we're done for the day, and then come back on 2 days? Yes, go. I mean, sure, we can do it. Okay. Boogity boogity. Boogity boogity. Come on. Everything works. There we go. We good? We back? Did great? Okay. Yes. That's cause I don't have the game that plays the audio if I don't have it clicked on. So if I move my cursor off the game screen, then it won't pick up the game. That was weird. That's the first time that happens. Come Why is my bitrate suddenly taking a massive shit on itself? Hello? What the fuck? Ah? You good? You gonna behave? Okay. It sounds like you need a good old Windows reboot. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that when I head to work. The worst thing is, I don't know where it auto-saved. Ah, looks decent. Okay. Not too far at least. Yeah, I have the auto-save on like every 10 or 15 minutes. So it's not too bad. It's just not ideal. You check the poll a few minutes before it. Yeah. Because then this is all good. This is all good. Yeah. Oh. You know, that's a first. And honestly, it's the first I think I've had that happen. Where the game crashes OBS. Because that's kind of what looked like happened. Right. We're gonna make the starter line. I gotta check what the fuck I need for that. I need 15 steel pipes. Dang it. I don't have any steel left over. Because the fucking stupid auto wire uses all my steel currently. God damn it. Oh well. I guess we gotta pull some stuff. Am I using all my iron? Looks like it. Yeah. Very much looks like it. God dang it, I gotta pull an iron line as well. I don't wanna. I don't know which god's coffee I shit in to deserve this, but fuck you, god. I stand by that statement. Let's see. So I need how many? That's for one, but I need the minute. What is my minute? Remove. I need 15. That's just to begin this entire fucking shenanigan. Now I can do the smart thing, which I usually don't do. But I think I'm gonna do it this time, because I value whatever's left of my sanity. Also, the pre-roll is about to run. I'm sorry. But for those of you who in sub got gifted sub Prime or Turbo, the Prime is if you want to spend it, I think Turbo goes no matter what. You're about to get hit by ads, and trust me, I know, they suck, but there really ain't a lot I can do about it. Other than say, I am sorry. So, again, kick back, relax, grab a snack, grab a drink, and then when those 3 minutes of ads, if you get hit by them, are up, we're still gonna be here. So, you know. Unless we crash again. If we crash again, then I might just say fuck it and start getting ready for work. Because, well, I can be patient. I am fucking also very impatient if I want to be. That's 270. Yeah. Which means that 240 instead of 270. Oh! Nano, you didn't have to follow, you know, but I appreciate it. Bringing us one step closer to 100 even. Hello. Thank you very much, Nano. Also, I hope you don't mind me calling you Nano instead of the full name. Even though it's Nano Bug. I could call you Bug as well, but that feels kind of mean. Prefer Nano. Okay. But someone took that and what? But someone took that and not using it. Ah, okay. I think I got it. Confused Norseman, yes. Or give me your ball. Eat ball. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare to deal with, but it's fine. It's my nightmare to deal with. Not a sentence I ever thought I wanted to say. Literally ever want to say, if I'm being honest either. Where's my chainsaw? Hello, nature. Goodbye, nature. Let's see. Oh. Okay. And then we pull you up to there. Honestly, I like working with conveyor belts. They're simple, they're nice, and they're not too big a pain in the ass to deal with. I biggest pain in the ass to deal with right now is gonna be fucking pulling all of this up there. Huh. Yeah, looks about right. Mark 3. Oh, I'm out. That's a first. I haven't run out of those in ages. I mean, I've not been using anything else than Mark 3 stuff lately as well, so... Yeah, makes sense. God damn it. Dibba-dibba-doo. Dibba-dibba-dee, eh? Yes. But yeah, as I said, in about an hour-ish, so I'm gonna have to call it, cause I gotta get ready for work. I wanna shower and stuff before work, cause I feel fucking sticky. Like, I've been sleeping so fucking poorly lately that, like, I wake up, like... You know how Velcro sound? Like, that... That's kinda how I feel when I wake up, when I get out of bed. And it's not even because it's, like, super warm air in the country right now. Because it shouldn't be. Because, considering it's, what, minus... How cold is it today? How cold are you, Great Norway? You're fucking minus 11. You're 11 below. That's, So I shouldn't be waking up, like, feeling fucking sticky. It shouldn't be fucking possible, considering I sleep with my fucking windows open. Negative 10 to 12 with a chill factor. Oh yeah, nah, we're just negative 11 without the chill factor. We're... Here it's no wind, here it's just cold. But I'm like, that's... yummy. I can make one starter. Yippee! Like, it's insane how cold it gets up here. But I'm not complaining, I like the cold. When it's horrible when it's cold, yeah. Like, the worst thing when it's windy and cold is that your fucking hands just instantly freeze. Let's see. It's the last 4 ones. Okay, oops. Oh, oh. I celebrated Christmas in Norway last year. I learned that Norway isn't that cold. It's just windy in Denmark. Yeah. I mean, okay. For funsies in this way though, depending on where you are in Norway, it is either not that cold or it's fucking insanely cold. It's like if you're out by any of the fjords, that's like, it can be decent, it can be mild, or you can be freezing your fucking tits off. Let me see if I can find it. Go for it. Like if you're down south, it's fine. Most of like southern Norway is usually a milder version of cold than north. Like -10 in Oslo does not hit the same as -10 where I am. It's, and I don't know why. Like, but it feels warmer almost. Might be just because of the fucking humid or something. I don't know. We sailed to Ludwig at least, and then we drove 3-4 hours north, I think. Oh, I don't fucking remember at the top of my head where the fuck Ludwig is at. I've been there. That's the worst part. Yeah, Hønefoss. Yeah. That's still pretty far south though. Like, it's also inland. Inland is usually milder. Norway's pretty big. I mean, it's less that we're very big, and more that our names are fucking everywhere. Like, we have so many different cities that have the same kind of... Have I seen Denmark? Yeah, true. I've been to Denmark. I've driven through that. I have driven through Denmark, that's what I'm trying to say without biting my fucking tongue off. Jesus. What? I have killed you the last 3 fucking times I've been here. Could you stop being a pest? In 3 or 4 hours, yeah. I don't remember how long. Because that's how big it is. Yeah, I don't remember how long we used. Oh, damn it. Like something along that ballpark, I think. If you drive 3 or 4 hours here, you're like, what? Depending on if you're in the south or in the north, or if you're following the coastline, you're like barely 1 city over. And I mean, if Brie was here, she could tell you that if you drove 4 hours, then she'd just be at work. Which is wild. Fucking... The scales of different countries are insane. Like, I drive 4 hours north, I might still be in the same county. Sweden is big too. Yeah, Sweden is surprisingly big. I mean, Denmark, I think, used to be quite a bit bigger. At one point, wasn't it? Like, it had more southern territory until, you know, the 40s happened. I need more steel beams. Probably during the Viking era 1,000 years ago. Yeah, but then most countries were also teeny tiny though, but it felt a lot bigger because you either walked or it was horseback. And 4 hours by car does not remotely, you know... I am right, I didn't connect this, yeah, crap. Like 4 hours by car remotely isn't the same as 4 hours on foot. Because 4 hours on foot is like, depending on how fast you walk and if it's all uphill or downhill. you might be looking at like maybe, let's lowball it and say between 2 and 4 no, not kilometers, miles, I mean. Kilometers, that would be wild. Fucking 4 hours. Because from there, yeah, it bottlenecks out, and then it splits up here for a perfect 50-50 split into... Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, perfect, okay, yep. Yep. Wait, okay. Oh, I missed. Dang it. Gosh dang it, god dang damn it. You know, like, old country maps and stuff is kind of fun to look at. Because a lot of Europe at one point just looks like a broken stained glass mirror. Either that or just the wildest fucking family feud ever. Doggy! I know we need to feed him, but he's fine. He's a good boy. Even though I don't think you can ever figure out if they're a boy or a girl. Because their model is the same no matter what they are. I'm spending so much coal that this barely has a hiccup. Like, and insane. Insane. Take a factory, they said. Gonna be fun, they said. Well, they were right about that part, that is fun. But, not the point. I can pull it with this line, and then that's gonna give me my iron. Yes. I think I'm gonna do that. Because that gives me an extra there. Are you? Please be. Oh. 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 Gibby. Yay, I don't need to fucking do anything with you. Yes. Yeah, probably there was 10 times the amount of countries 1,000 years ago. Yeah, it was, because you can remember that every county basically at one point would be every country. Or country, not country. Blech. We're not gonna have a country in here. Even though that would be kind of funny. Like, most of our counties now used to be their own countries with their own government, their own, you know, finances, their own... and everything. A ton... yeah, it was. And then some dickhead decided that, hey, we're all now gonna be a big, happy family. And then most people weren't happy about it, and then you had a civil war, which turned into a bigger war. And then somebody finally figured out that you can bribe the church to give you money and people and, you know, stuff you can just throw at the other person, and bada bing, bada boom, country. Oh. Like, never fucking underestimate the power of religion. It's scary. There's a reason why a lot of them still have the amount of power they do over people. They're fucking wild. They're a space case. Religion is scary, it is. Like, anything that has a cult following is kinda scary. It all depends on how that cult treats everybody else. In most religions, they're kinda dicks. I don't care if people are religious. If you don't like me saying that, then I'm the wrong person to watch. Most religions are a bunch of dicks. Like, either they have been, or they are. I think the origin from some... yeah. Most Western religions, when I say Western, I mean then Judaism, Catholicism, like Catholics, Protestants, all the fucking different Christian beliefs, Islam, and there's one more in the mix. There's one more, but I don't fucking remember it. All of them are essentially from the same, like, area. Like a couple of miles different here and there. With the simple same mindset that their religion is based on the one true God. Or their one true savior, because some of them don't have gods. Which is kind of wild to me. That they now don't get along. And most of the reason why they don't get along is typically that, oh my god, we are the chosen people. Which, again, for me, is kinda wild. Like, that might just be my take on it, but I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it, and all I know is that it's kinda wild, in the sense of like, how the fuck have nobody been like, maybe we should outgrow this? Because I'm not saying that at one point religion didn't have its use, because it sure shit did. But it's very frightening that it's still now in the modern years after, you know, Industrial Revolution and Renaissance and everything like that, it is still as powerful as it is. That to me is wild. And just generally fucking uncomfortable. We're getting a bunch of news here. The young people still teenagers even become Christians. Yes, same here. Same here. It's less... what's a good way to put it? It's less... like, it's become less prominent than it was back when my grandparents, for example, or our grandparents, depending on age brackets, were kids. Because then it held a lot of sway, like a absolutely fucking horrific amount of sway. I could fit that on there actually. But now, like, I'm not gonna say that religion is a bad thing, because for most people it is a crutch against, you know, the doom and gloom that is being spread, which is fair. Having something to cheer you up is never wrong, but following something without being able to question it is. To me, that's a huge red flag for that the society is shit. Yeah, I mean, both yes and no, because as I just said, if you follow something without questioning why you're following it, then it's a problem. And if you're following something blindly without holding it accountable, then it's a problem. In the exact same way, like, why I am very pleasantly surprised when I like see bigger streamers or social media people go, hey, if you follow me unironically and never have the idea of how, like, holding me accountable for what I've said or something, then you really shouldn't be on here. I don't care, just like I don't care what your identity is, eat what your OS use, so just like, my favorite thing when it comes to this topic is that And this, like, okay. Which, this is gonna sound stupid, it's gonna sound kind of and gray, but it's just, please bear with me. If it does go across something, I am very fucking sorry. If somebody takes offense to it, then it might not be that I'm the person to watch and listen to for this. But every opinion you have is like a cock. It's okay to have one, it's okay to be proud of it. It's not okay to whip it out in public and shove it down people's throat. That's my stand on it. You can be as proud of it as you want, but, you know, be respectful about it. Yeah, pretty much. Problem is that if you say it in a... or less problem of it, if you say it in a very stupid and funny way, people tend to remember it for some reason. Because that, the one I just said isn't mine originally. It's something I read like, I don't know, fucking 10, 15 years ago. And it's probably closer to it. And just stuck with me, because it's like, yeah, no, I agree with this statement. I read it too, yeah. Like, people are allowed to believe and think and feel and have their own opinions, of course. Just, you don't need to trample everyone else for their beliefs. But I'm still gonna... yeah, that's different, because that's hardware. Like, people that use fucking OS just as a religion that... yeah, no. And software, yeah. I said hardware like a fucking dumbass, didn't I? Software. Hello, Brian, you want to turn fucking on right about now? If I'm still fucking somewhere brain dead when I get to work, this is gonna be a long day.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes,
Yeah.
pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also
Or one way.
100% safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources such as rocks and water, and Fixit listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes, because Fixit makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
Yeah, that's fair. I've just gotten used to using Windows, so that's kind of been my thing. Like, I've just stuck with it because habit. And mostly also because I'm not tech savvy enough to deal with switching OS or over to Linux and stuff like that. I know people who would probably very much like to help me do it if I gave them the option. But I'm like, eh. It's fine. It's not breaking more than I can fix. Yet. There's always a yet. If you have an old laptop, you can give it a go one day. Yeah. I technically do have two old laptops. I have my old one from when I started uni, and I have my old one from when I finished uni. Because the first one wasn't able to boot Unreal properly. Because it spiked out everything. But then again, also Unreal is a fucking heinous one when it boots up, because holy fuck, it has way too much stuff that it loads instantly. Powerful fucking engine, sure. Fucking best to work with, in my opinion. But all the power to people who can work in Unreal, because I could never figure out a comfortable way to work with it. It's good but complex. It's... I don't want to say it's complex. Like, Unreal is good for visuals, but Unreal isn't... oh, what's a good word for putting it? It isn't made to be a game engine. It's made to be a visual engine. Even though it's very much like marketed as a game engine back in the day. But now it's at most a VFX engine. It does both, yeah, I know. But it does the game engine side of it poorly. Like comparatively to like UE3. Like Unreal 3, early Unreal 4 did a lot fucking better than UE5 does. Doesn't Valorant run on Unreal? I don't play Valorant. Don't know. The only like main game I've played recently that runs on Unreal is this. Like, Satisfactory is the main UE5 game I've played. The other one I played, which was last year, was Stalker Heart of Chernobyl, which was a fucking test to play because of Unreal's shader errors. And then I played Berserker Kazan in April last year. April, May. But that is on UE4. Which honestly, so much more stable, which is surprising. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you shouldn't use the engine. Like, oh no. Fucking use Unreal if you're figuring it out and it's decent and it's working for you and it gives you what you need. But in my personal opinion, I like an engine that gives me all the tools, but doesn't start the engine with a lot of shit booted pre-booted. If I want an empty scene, I want it to be empty. I don't want anything in it. I don't need a visual, I don't need a skybox, I don't need a mesh that's preloaded. Because that's just more clean to work with and it scales more nicely when you're trying to optimize. Because I think that's also one of my biggest pet peeves with Unreal, that I find it dreadfully annoying to optimize. But that is, again, because I don't know how. It's a lack of knowledge that makes me dislike it. So, by no means is it a bad engine. It's just personal preference. I had something in this one, was it? One more. That's the one. Guess that's a I just need to work with that issue. I don't mind issues if it's an issue I can fix myself. Like, if it's something I can do myself, fix it, then it's fine. But if it's something I need to either backlog and the updates, or I need to do a patch, or I need to figure out a mod to fix, then I'm like, I'm good without it. Where the fuck did that? Oh yeah, right, you stopped down there now, right. I was about to say, where the fuck did you disappear off to the elevator and then I moved you down the floor, right. I forgot. Like, most tools, be them digital or be them, you know, physical, if there is a problem with them, I prefer a tool I can fix myself. Where I don't need anything more than, hey, here's the fucking user manual, go wild. Also, 1 second. What is this? Okay. Just a reminder that I have a dentist appointment on the 5th. Yippee. Love the fucking dentist. If you can't figure out that that's ironic, then yeah, yippee. Yay. Woohoo. Yippee. Hooray. I've been to the dentist so fucking much the last 2 years. I don't mind invasive AI cheat like Vanguard. Shit. Oh, I do mind. Oh, yeah. That's fine as long as you don't have any problems. Basically, my wisdom teeth when it came out pushed everything. So I've had quite a bit of problems. Plus, I have also snapped one of my front teeth, essentially. Or I didn't snap it, my ex did. That's not me blaming her, that's just kind of facts. Yeah, I took all of mine out last year. But you know, my ex essentially snapped, like, my front top right tooth, not on purpose. Not gonna, you know, fucking go like, oh, she's so bad. No, like, don't worry about that part. It was entirely a fucking accident, and kinda my fault. Because I was just happily, like, snoozing away, like, you know, one morning. I don't remember if it was weekend or week, I can't remember. And she wanted to be cute and, like, lean in for, like, a good morning smooch and stuff like that. And I turn the second she does it and, like, turn to get up and just... She headbutts me essentially right in the mouth because of it. That was one hell of a morning. From my wisdom teeth, but I grew out from an angle. So I couldn't brush them properly. Yeah. But since I'm shit scared of dentists and needles, they were taking 10-15 years or so. They left them until they kind of had to remove them. That's fair. The last one I removed was my bottom one on this side. So my bottom right one. It was a fucking nightmare to get out. Because... So, you know when you get anesthetics at the dentist, like, we don't do it, like, as the US does, or at least from one of their fucking TV shows and shit, and you get, like, the fucking mask and shit and go, like, night-night. We get a fucking syringe and the inside of your mouth. I had to get 7 of those fucking syringes before I started feeling any of it. Local anesthesia, yeah. We don't get gassed, yeah. And I had to take 7 of those fucking syringes before I stopped feeling it. Because it had essentially just, it, for like dear life, held on to my jaw. And did not want to let go whatsoever. So the procedure was supposed to be like, what was the original time? Like an hour, hour and a half? 2 hour stops. I was in there for like almost 4. And by the end of it, holy shit, I hated life. It hurts so fucking bad. Sound like me when I give blood. Hey! I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I have never given. I have not taken either, by the way. Not that anybody's gonna ask, but, you know, just for the reference. But... never given any, so I don't know. Usually it takes 20-30 for people once I've had 50 minutes, otherwise I'm above an hour. What the fuck? Ow! They're not, like, they can't find the veins, or they can't find the blood. What's the problem? I'm the issue. I'm not good with needles. Can't relate. This is my proof, I can't relate. Like, my entire fucking outside of my right arm is tattooed. And I'm like, I can't relate. Same issue. Yeah, again, I can't relate. I'm a bit more comfortable with some stuff that I shouldn't be comfortable with, and some stuff I should be comfortable with, I just don't like. Like, if it's an irrational fear, it's eh. Almost passed out getting a COVID vaccine, Jesus. That's not good. That's really not good. Didn't mean to jump there. Go up. I need more steel. I guess I could put... also had that on a blood sample. Really? Because I feel like that's kind of taking the piss. I'm not good at it. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. And I don't mean to sound mean about it, but yeah, no shit. How? Like that's... I don't want to say impressive, but it's also kind of is impressive. Like, what the fuck, how? I've been fucking... Okay, yeah, yep. Every time I do a blood and lie there for an hour, they ask me, are you sure you want to continue doing this? And I'm half conscious saying yes. Jesus Christ. But... that's a very, very strong irrational fear, isn't it? I'm still looking forward to the versatile frames being done, so I can pause that production. So that I can fucking get my steel back from that. I mean, imagine I need blood one day and some dumbass didn't want to get blood out of needle because he was scared of needles. Fair. Yeah, that's fair though. My sister donates, I know. She does it cause... what was the reason? What was it again? Was it one of my nephews? One of his friends, I think it was, almost died of like a type of blood cancer when he was like, not a baby, but not fucking far off. You're O negative. Oh. And now I see why they want it. And it's, you know, very fucking appreciated that you give. Yeah. Do you reach? Conveyor belt too long. Okay. Under. You know, being O negative is probably a boon in like, hey, we want you to bleed for the country, literally. The problem is we can only receive the same blood. Yeah. I don't know what mine is. I'm gonna give the like stupid bitch answer and just say it's red. Mine is red. It's okay. It's okay until I get blood poisoning for some stupid fucking reason. Usually... oh, Jesus. That's good though, then you actively know that you're doing a difference. Doing a difference? Making a difference? I'm a difference. Difference. Alright. Wee. Like, I have no fucking clue what my blood type is. I'm even unsure if most of the stuff that I have with mine would be interesting if I don't know that, like if it would help in more ways than, hey, you gave something. Because I don't think I don't have any bigger health issues. But I know that a lot of my family tree has a lot of different allergies and stuff, and potential other factors in it that might not be fucking ideal. I've got a ton of allergies. I got none that I know of. Just that I know that there's a lot of shit that might be in the family. Pollen? I might have gotten... I might have a little bit of pollen. If it's like a lot in the air. Because it's been like the last few years when it's been a lot of pollen in the fucking air. Then I've gotten some like sniffles and runny nose, but other than that, nah. Grass and birch and cats. Oh. The universally three things that is okay to smell. Dogs too, but dogs is solo that it's ownership of a certain kind of good. Yeah, okay. I mean, why would you sit there and snort the fucking dog though? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna leave it up to people's imagination. Mostly, I'm not gonna say it because we got 2 dogs, so not an issue. Allergic to dogs. Got 2 dogs. No issue. Doubt. Do go in. Okay, then that's fine. I was like, Are you sure about that one? Kinda sucks for my brother who's very like, he likes animals quite a lot and they very much like him as well. But he's allergic to both cats, dogs, and everything that has fur. Never really tried to see if he's allergic for birds though. Can you be allergic to birds? I'm curious. Then come to dogs and such the circumstances that triggers. Okay. I'd say yes, but okay. This is gonna sound very dumb. Yeah, I know a guy that's allergic to his own sweat. He fucking hates life during summer. But this is gonna sound very dumb, but what part of the bird would you be allergic to? You know, if you're allergic to a bird, what fucking part of it? Like, I know the bird in general, but would it be the feathers? Would it be, you know, the dust that they might give off? Would it be, you know, feathers like fur to them? I mean, yeah, sure, I can see that, but I'm still like, I'm too curious for my own good every now and then. Like, there's a lot of fun and like weird knowledge you can get a hold of out in the world, and it's always fun to learn more new stuff. Ah, come on. Like, as the saying goes, knowledge is power, and knowledge is also funny. Because you end up with like a lot more just like weird tidbits to talk about. Of course, though, it does tend to weird people out at parties when you try to ask them, like, hey, did you know that the people that fucking bombed Pearl Harbor now makes satellites that you can watch your hentai on? Most people tend to find that pretty weird. The same way that the people that make your washing machine, vibrators and so on also make a gun ammunition the size of your fucking hand. An average cloud weighs around 1 million tons. Yeah, that too. That's also kind of a weird thing to know. I don't? That I didn't know. That's kind of funny. What is that if they are, what the fuck's it called? Like, I know in the identical, but in the same way, like, if they have the... Oh, what the fuck is it called? I can't remember what the fucking word is. I mean, they're identical, so it wouldn't matter. Actually. Also, the sun's now peeking over the hill, so, you know. Yes, thank you. That's the one. I don't remember the word in Norwegian either, dude. I have no fucking... I don't remember what it is. But that's the one I'm thinking of, yes. My brain is just fucking fried. Like, the worst thing that has happened to me when it comes to language is me... are we 5 or 6 other guys? Something in that, like, ballpark. When I worked in construction for, like, aircon mechanics. All of us fucking forgot the Norwegian word for staples. Everyone knew what it was. Everyone knew what we were talking about. Not a single fucking one of us remembered it for the entire workday. But apparently the umbilical cord, lying position in the womb, rate of growth and stuff like that affects the fingerprint. Huh. Cool. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but cool. So I guess they're not identical. Liars! I mean, that's a little white lie. They're... No, because that would probably be the same mission. Ah, there goes my green screen. Because Mr. fucking Sun is in the corner. This is how you can tell it's getting... Yeah, hi. You can see that it's getting brighter outside. It came see-through for a second. Hold on. Come on. Oh, okay. Never mind. Give a man a toy and he will be amused for 10 minutes. Unless said toy is a fishing rod, then he'll be amused for fucking hours. I don't know what it is. Depends on the imagination. I'm just gonna counterpoint and say it also depends on the toy. Like, if you gave me a set of Legos, I'd be happy for hours. If you gave me a monochrome fucking puzzle set, I'd be angry for hours. I saw a video last night, you know, the videos about why women live longer than men, but... yeah. Yeah. Then he had one of those satisfying plastic hats. Oh. The safety plastic hats. Yeah, but it's also kind of satisfying though, to be honest. They're fun to hit, but throwing ice onto it, yeah. That doesn't take a lot before one of those might crumble. Also, my face is gonna disappear at one point, or I'm gonna just go fully black. And I'm not trying to do blackface, but the sun is kind of forcing me to. I showed it to my wife and I was like, I'd do that. Yep. I mean, there's a reason why most women live longer than we do. And it's the unbridled joy that we have of fuck around and find out. So... it's always kind of funny that, we're curious as shit. Yeah, of course. There is a good reason why Curious George, you know, the fucking yellow monkey character. I'm just gonna fucking remove my camera for a second because I am gonna just disappear slowly but surely anyway. Right. Like, Curious George is apparently very popular with, you know, voice. And the simple reason is we're kind of the monkey. We want to figure out what the fuck is going on and why the fuck it happened. In other words, most men's life motto is fuck around, find out, and what the fuck goes wrong if I do this. Didn't know if we were lied to, so we need to test it. Yeah. Like, who said I couldn't fucking deep throat electrical cables? Watch me. Fuck around and find out. Essentially, just, you know, if you fuck around too hard, then you're gonna find out and then it's done. That's the biggest problem. Does it really hurt my PvP if I do it on the fence? I mean, if you piss on it, I don't remember if it does or if it doesn't. But if you just, you know, tap it on it, yes, that hurts. Try that one. Let's see. Right, so that one's about to be done. Yeah, that one is gonna be done. Yeah. I mean, you can get electrocuted without, you know, it being too bad. You can have a shocking experience without it being a fatal experience. Where's the rest of it? There it is. Hey, fucking shoved it right between the tree. Cool. Now we just need the wiring. I mean, what is life if not the ever pursuit, like the ever great pursuit of finding out if I do something stupid, will I get what result? Stupid choice. I mean, yeah. The most fun people tend to have is stupid kind of fun. We don't have a walk of shame, it's only fame for us. True. Unironically kinda true. I mean, worst part, if you don't have a walk of fame, you're gonna have a crawl of shame. Because if it goes really badly, it really does go very fucking badly. That's because you got hurt, and that was legendary, isn't it? Right, 12:30, yeah. Why would I only do it one more time? I'll at least do it twice. Come on. Quality assurance. And I can't just drag it. Okay, fine. Fuck you then. I mean, quality assurance, taste testing, call it what you want. You would at least do it twice. If you didn't do it twice, then did you truly do it? Let's see. Bye-bye. I'm gonna need to pull this one. Over there. And I need 4 lines, so that's 1 there and rainbow. I don't know. I'ma wing it. Because I need at least 3 lines above here, so. As a 1, as a 2, as a 3. Which means you can go bye-bye. Now. Is the sun fucked off enough that I don't look like I'm doing blackface? No. No, it does not. Hello, Johnny Gamer. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. Blinding my face. Yeah, it's not that it's blinding me. It's just that it's causing the what's it called? The shutter for the camera to be like, hey, we're just gonna make you very, very dark now. Good luck. Like, I should put my curtain back up again. Because after we did remodeling, they took it down. And then I just never bothered to fix it. There's cyborg implants on your chin. Oh. But I like my beard. I like having it. Yeah, no. Now we're just dark. Hold on. Can I? Since I can control my light with my phone, give me a second. What happens if I just turn this thing? Happen. Ah, something. It's going pretty good, Shawnee mate. It's going good. How you doing? Also, as I said before, I think you were here when I did as well. I do mostly speak in English, or not mostly, I do only pretty much English. Before, while I'm live, or depending on who I speak with. If I'm on Mefix and we're doing a collab, I might do a full Norwegian collab. Be fun. Doing good, chilling before football training. Oh, that's good. Training now, though? Isn't that a bit early? Like, you know, it's barely like 12:40. But, oh, might just be my take on it. Right. Because now I've brought that on. At least all the way into the factory. Now we gotta go and bring the iron. Setting up these supply lines are fucking wild to me. Like, they're stupidly long. They take a boatload of resources, and I know I'm not doing this remotely efficiently. Why is my brain going on to the fucking ending of the pizza time? Why? This is not Spider-Man. It is not pizza time. It is getting annoyed at the sun in my fucking FaceTime. Shoo. Begin, son. Hello, Mr. Bean. No, whoop. I didn't need to do that. I didn't even feel good doing that. But I wanted to do it. Let's see. Is it one out of those two? That's my iron line. Which fucking one? Let's see. It's the second to the left. Okay. Now I gotta get power to the spawn. Somehow. I really don't think that's area trick. Also, again, I'm sorry that I'm doing this without the camera, because usually, you know, I have the cam on, but hey. It kinda, at the current point in time, makes me look like I'm doing something I really shouldn't be doing. So... Yay. Let's see. Map. One, two, three, and I go over here. Probably. It worked itself out. Perfect. Because now you should start mining. Which is gonna give me 240. Oh, I love using pure nodes. Just makes life so much fucking easier, because I don't need to clock them to get the output I want. I don't need to merge them to get an output I want. I just get what I want. Life is beautiful when I get what I want. Now the sun is getting in my face. This is fucking annoying. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I thought I need to go for a lot for a drop actually, but still. There. Mark 3, yes. This goes there, this goes there. Oh. Aha. Close enough. Oh. A little tight, but it works. Wasn't entirely little plan, but oh. Ah. That's fine. Right. Default. Straight line. And I don't know why, but I just don't like it when it's clipping like fully in together. Like a little bit of clipping, sure, but I'm just like, you know, if I were to do this and just put it below here now, then that would annoy me. But like this, that's fine. It's also fine. A bit tight, but fine. Now comes the last and potentially fine one. Oh. Because then that is copper. Those three are copper. God damn it. There we go. Really? Okay. This is probably also gonna give me a split on, but... Ugh. I gotta fucking boot up DaVinci later and splice the videos together. Yay. Damn it. I also realized I was going the wrong way. Oh, dang it. Dang, nabbit. The fact that does is just to get the steel out of the way. So I can start building the fucking auto wires. Annoys me greatly. Like, if I had more time today, I might have been able to get the oil today. But judging from how things are going, that's a fucking pipe scream. It's not even like a remote, like I'm close. No. It's like, hey, you thought? Wait. There we go. What's that? That's about to be one, which gives me like I could go for 1 more hour, but if I do that, I'm gonna not enjoy my day at work. Let's put it like that. Do I want to pile this up better? Because that's 2 more lines that gets below here. Ugh, I'm really not looking forward to this at all. Because this now gives me the exact same amount of steel that I got here. Does not it? Yeah, it does. Ooh. This is great. Oh, fuck that, son. Can you shush off? Shoo. Stupid fucking son. Me. Right, I think I'm actually gonna say myself pretty content with the day. I might... Like, I'm not gonna stream tonight, because I had to move it to now. So, this entire stream was kinda unplanned, if I'm being honest. Because it was supposed to be from 8 in the evening until midnight. But instead, Rick called me in, and now I had to change it, so it's fine. But you know, I do believe I'm gonna call it quits right about here. Then I will be back on Thursday. That's the 5th. Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on. Then we're gonna continue with Cult of the Lamb. see if we can get rid of at least one of the main bosses in the DLC. I don't think there is anything else, like, oh my god, that we need to do for the rest of the week. We might do a stream on Friday. I haven't really decided. If I do, then we're gonna go through VQ. Viki's request for our game, because she decided to redeem 30,000 points and pick Yaski Simulator of all games. So that's gonna be funny. Let's see if we can get a good, I don't know, 4 hours out of it. Oh, I doubt it. And then, yeah. No, I think that's it. So again, that means we're done for today. So everybody that's been here the entire stream, even through the fucking little hiccup that we had, where both the stream and the game crashed. Thank you very much. If you want to see all the stuff we've done before, there is the VODs channel. If you want to check that out, that's exclamation VODs if you want just the VODs channel. Or if you also want to just swing by, hang out, talk with people that are in our community, then it's exclamation Discord if you want that. If you want both of them, you can write exclamation social or SOS. For some reason, I just had it as SOS because shoutouts were SO, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it, and I'll see you all in 2 days. Till then, get to know good, have fun, and take care. Bye-bye.